Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right. Welcome back to Currency 365 LUNC community, USDC community. Hope you guys are doing well. This is, of course, we're on ICE Open Media, but I am still Currency 365. And you can find us Currency 365 on Patreon, right? Patreon.com/Currency 365. And I'm also on Twitter. I don't even know what my Twitter is. Is my Twitter Currency 365 or something else? I don't even know what my Twitter name is. I'm pretty sure it's Currency 365. But it might not. I might be something else. I don't even know anymore. Did I come in or out of the matrix? I'm also on Facebook, of course. Currency 365 on Facebook is still there. As long as the dinar is still going, I will still be posting videos on there, right? So the moment the dinar revalues, I will be that Currency 365 channel will come down, maybe within 2 weeks to a month or something like that. So, yeah, there's no need for me to have Facebook anymore, really. I'm just posting my videos over there on that page. My personal Facebook page, I probably post there once every 3 months. So I'm not a really big fan of Facebook anymore. So, but maybe I will be in the future. I don't know. Maybe when you have more time on your hand because the denari values and all and everything else and the other things have finally done their thing, you'll have more time on your hands. So maybe I'll fall back and maybe I'll fall back in love with Facebook again. There's always cycles to these things, isn't there? You fall out of love and then boom, you got time on your hand and you're wealthy, and then you start to just hang out with your friends on Facebook. It's like, what just happened? I hate Facebook, but now you love Facebook again. So man, there's always cycles. So anyways, um, okay, so I'm not allowed to tell you guys the stuff that happened with YouTube. But there's another place where I did talk about it this morning, but I'm not gonna say where. You guys should already know. All right, let's get into this real quick. Uh, let's get into this real quick here. This is the price of LUNC, and we are up today. Everybody's just sitting back waiting on the ETF announcements. And so that's what we're doing. So everybody's just waiting on the ETF. BlackRock says they're going to be approved on Wednesday. We'll see if that's true or not. And then we'll see when ARC is approved and everybody else. Is somebody going to be approved on Monday? Is somebody going to be approved on Tuesday? We don't know. Right. So we're just going to wait it out and see what happens. I'm not doing anything big. I'm just going to be buying LUNC and staking with the Bernal Valley. That's all I'm going to be doing. Locking up my tokens so that when LUNC is in the dollars, pennies and dollars, I can have generational wealth. And so and you guys have the same ability to do the exact same thing, right? So I don't care if you're locking up 10,000 or 100,000. And the cool thing about staking every day or staking once a week is that you're also taking tokens out of circulation. So you're doing two good things. You're taking LUNC out of circulation when you stake, right? And then you're also staking with the burn off validator, which takes 100% of commissions and burns USTC, which removes USTC out of circulation. So you're removing two tokens out of circulation. You're removing LUNC out of circulation when you stake with the burn off validator, and then you're also burning USTC every day to remove out of circulation permanently. All right. So you're doing two positive things in the community. So I think the community needs to get behind Burn It All Validator because you're removing tokens out of circulation for LUNC, and then you're permanently burning tokens for USTC. Two positive things like that, and so that's really good. Now people are having problems because they're saying, look, why is a community of Luna Classic not supporting like burn it all validator or not supporting the USTC burning, right? We should have already repaid by now. I mean, how many people are in this community? 50,000, 100,000 people in a LUNC community. Why hasn't USTC been bought back and burned yet, right? And so this person said the same thing. Lunic millionaire or LUNC millionaire. It says here, LUNC. I'm confused why it isn't everyone supporting the USTC burn. I can't. I mean, I've been talking about it for over a year now. Yeah, I said, I first came out and said, you guys are burning. We're burning the wrong token. We should be burning USTC. And people just said, whatever, currency, right? And then all last year, I spent my time talking about burning USTC. And then Brad created the validator, and we started burning USTC. Well, we were burning it with our own money at first. And we found then I said, well, a better way would just be just to stake USDC with a validator and burn it that way. And you're reducing the LUNC out of circulation and you're holding for longer term. And you don't have to burn your own money. And then you're also burning USDC and you're permanently burning it out of circulation. That's a win-win. And then Brad created the validator, right? So, but look at it. He says, all I have read is a good thing for USTC and LUNC. Less availability, the higher the price. Am I wrong with this thought? End of 2024, LUNC is at 0.000884. Well, if LUNC is at if LUNC is at 0.000884 at the end of the year, we might as well just move on to something else. Because I mean, that's awful. You know what I mean? I mean, look, it's good for the year. I get it. And percentage wise, you're getting a double. You're getting a triple, right? So you're double. You're actually getting a three. You get a double, a double, a double, right? Um, so basically, it's about a 7x, almost an 8. Yeah, 8x actually. You get an 8x. You get an 8x on your return. Blah. It's not even a 10x for the year. And we're heading into a bull cycle with Feds cutting rates. That would be awful if we did videos all year and we sat here all year for LUNC and we got a 8x. That would be awful, right? Now some of you guys would be millionaires. And so you'd be like, well, I'll just take it and get out of here as a millionaire. Yeah. Some of you guys would be millionaires. That's fun. I guess it's okay. But I mean most of us will be just up 6 figures still. All depends on how much you have. Like if I'm buying LUNC all the whole year though, I would be in the 7 figures, of course. But if it was right now, the money that I got staked, I would just be in the 6 figure range. I'll be in the high 6 figures, but I'll be in the 6 figure range. Well, I don't want that, right? We're trying to repeg this year and get it and get it into the sevens, eight, nines, 10 figure range, right? So that would be a disappointment if LUNC is at 0.00088 at the end of the year. Wow, that would be awful. I mean, it would be great for our banking. I mean, we would still look good. I mean, some of you guys would be 6, 7 figures, but man, overall, it would be a it would be bad. It would be awful. Um, the expectations for LUNC is through the roof. We're trying to get into the pennies and dollars and repeg this thing, right? So okay, so that's what's going on. So yeah, we need to support. I don't know why the LUNC community isn't supporting the burns on USTC. I'm not sure why there's no burn parties. I'm not sure why there's no utility to burn USTC except for the burning all validator. They're just neglecting USTC when that is the key, and they know it's the key, and yet they're all neglecting it. I don't know why either. I don't know why. Don't know why USTC is being neglected as it is the key to launching LUNC back into the pennies and dollars. And not sure why is and look, we asked DF LUNC we asked DF LUNC to burn USTC. They don't want to do it. We asked Binance to burn USTC. They don't want to do it. So we asked influencers to talk about USTC burns and get that going, get some burn. They don't want to do it. So something is up with this USTC and why and that all these people don't want to do anything with USTC, and yet it's the key to get LUNC back into the pennies and dollars. So, and even people have had dreams that USTC is the key to get LUNC back into the pennies and dollars. It's LUNC support system. And when you stabilize LUNC support system, when you have security and stability, Iraq, right? Then you can launch your currency, which is Luna in this case. In that case, is the dinar, but in this case, it's Luna. USTC is Luna's stability and security. Once you send it back up to a high level, 10 cents, 15, 30 cents up, then Luna Classic begins to launch. Luna 2.0 will also launch with it as well. Okay. Um, we're at 69 cents here on Luna 2.0. All right, so let's go to USTC if I don't have it on here. So USTC is here, and okay, I'm about to say, wow, and we continue to go lower. So USTC continuing to go lower here. And the volume's just dying again on USTC. But well, like I said before, a lot of this is volume is dying because everybody's waiting on the ETF announcement. So I think volume picks back up when the ETF are announced, and let's say 3 of them are get approved this week, and the rest of them get delayed for till March. We get 3 big ones this week. BlackRock, ARK, maybe we get 4. I don't know. BlackRock, ARK, and some of the other ones, right? Or maybe I don't know what we're gonna do, but if we can get a couple of these ETFs approved, and then they start buying Bitcoin like in droves and pump this market in the stock market, then should be a great week. And then the feds are going to probably come in and start, saying, "Hey, look, we're going to start cutting rates, and the first rate cut's going to be in February or March." You know what I mean? And the markets are going to just go completely to the freaking moon if that happens, and at some point it's gonna happen because the Feds want to cut rates 3 times this year. So at some point the Feds they already made the announcement that they're no longer gonna increase the rate hike, right? So now they're gonna be cutting rates. So now we need to know when are the Feds going to cut rates, right? Because if they make an announcement saying we're planning on cutting rates in February and March, and the markets are gonna freaking scream to the upside. All right. So that's important. So we'll see when the Feds, and it might just be on January 15th. You know, it might just be on. I don't even know what date January 15th is. I don't have my calendar. Well, I mean I can look on here, but let me look at my phone when January 15th is. January 15th. Where's my calendar? Uh, where is my calendar? What in the world? Okay. Where is the calendar? There's the calendar. January 15th is Martin Luther King Day. Okay. So the markets are closed on, I think the markets are closed. That's a federal holiday. So they probably not going to make any announcements on that day. I think the markets are closed on Martin Luther King Day for the federal holiday, right? So never mind. Okay, so maybe we'll make an announcement before that. Maybe the Fed will leave us off on Friday that before and say we're ready to cut rates in February. If they make some type of announcement like that on the 13th, 14th, and 15th, then markets are gonna when the markets open up on that Tuesday, the markets are gonna scream. Everything's gonna scream to the upside. As the Feds are ready to cut rates. So. All right, so we got 11 billion. I mean, 11. I wish it was 11 billion. 11 million. I can't wait till it was 11 billion. Right, 11 million in burns today so far, which is really low. And then we have 13,000 in burns today for USTC. And then staking is stable. It's still rising a little bit, but man, we got to get it back to a trillion. But we want to do it in God's timing. Because remember, we said that the people are going to come off, and then God's people are going to come in, right? So, okay. So let's wait until that happens, and let's go to the community pool. 3.6 billion, and we got 8.1 million. If we let this run out the rest of the whole year, I wonder what do you think it's gonna look like if we let the community pool just run out the next year. I might do a video on that tomorrow if I remember, and we can make some guesses on what the community pool is going to look like at the end of the year. We don't touch it and just let it go up. I might do a video on that tomorrow, so let me just keep that for tomorrow. If I remember, I'll do a video on that tomorrow. Um, so let's go to stats real quick. The last 24 hours, 33,027,000 and 275 million in staking coming back in, 5.99 for blockchain, and then DF LUNC 2.2 million, Terra Casino almost a million there. We had Terra Port V2 almost a million as well, 900,000 plus. That's awesome. And then get KuCoin, everybody else, and then you got a Burn It All Validator 6,000 there for USTC. All right, so let's get to the validators. And actually, somebody's like, "Yo, go! You didn't stroll down." Yeah, I forgot to stroll down. Okay, let's go back and stroll down and see what's going on. Moon Rabbit. Okay, Moon Rabbit validator leading the way. That's awesome. Good for them. I never heard of them, but good for them. 365 came in. Good, it's good for them. And then crypto, whatever it's called, auto pounding. uh, okay, and Happy Caddy Crypto all nodes in the top three there as well. And okay, let's see here: USTC burn tax, burn it all validator, and then the top staking event was all nodes. Somebody delegated 497 million to all nodes. Wow. You see what I'm talking about here? Think about this. Somebody just delegated almost 500 million or yeah, 500 million to all nodes, knowing that they're gonna lose 20% of their staking rewards. But yet we fight about a 1% tax. The validators are taxing you 20%, and yet you're still delegating to them. Uh-oh. Something's not adding up here. How are people in the LUNC community so freely to go into the top 10 validators here at 6% to 20%, but voting no on a 1% tax that actually burns the circulating supply so you can get wealthy? Does that even make sense? That you will give up 20% of your staking rewards, and and you're not reducing the circulating supply, but you're fighting against a 1% burn tax. How does that make sense? It doesn't. Something is wrong. Something is off with people's minds in this community. That person could have went anywhere, and he chose somebody that's at 20%. Think about it. That 500 million tokens could have went anywhere. It could have went to a 0%er. It could have went to a person that under 1% commissions, but it went to a person that 20% commissions. Majority of the tokens are with people at the 20% commissions, 14%, 30. So these commissions, that's basically a tax to your staking rewards. So it's okay to lose 20% of your staking rewards, but it's not okay for the chain to have a 1% burn tax that reduces the supply to get you wealthy as quick as possible. Huh. That's very odd to me. I'm not sure about you guys, but that is very odd that somebody in their mind would delegate to somebody knowing that 20% of their staking rewards will be removed, but it's not being removed to reduce the circulating supply. It's just being removed so that they can go have a lavish lifestyle. But yet the same person will vote no and no with veto on a 1% burn tax that actually reduces the supply. Funds the Oracle pool so you can stake more and earn more staking rewards. Funds a community pool so we can grow and be stronger with emergency funding. They will vote no on that and no with veto, and yet they're delegating and they're to a person at 20%. So they're being taxed at 20% on their rewards, but they're voting no with veto or no on a 1% tax for the community so that we can reduce the circulating supply as quick as possible and rebuild. That don't make sense at all. Don't make sense at all. Anyways, that's the community that we are in though. It, it don't make sense community. All right, so here's the validators, and everything looks normal. And all right, so everything looks peachy clean here. Nothing to see. Vegas is back over 5 billion. All right, good for Vegas. Hexagon is 3.5, and we keep dropping. So we're at, burning all keeps dropping here. We're at 40. We're rising and staking, but we keep dropping in the ranking. All right, we're at 47 now, so that's interesting. All right, it is what it is. Peace out, God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep staking with the burnout validator. I'm gonna keep staking every day. Hopefully you guys do too. If we have 300 people staking every week, we should be there'll be it should be no time where we're not in the top 20. 300 people staking every week, consistently. We should be in the top 20, no problem, very quickly. So if do we have that support or not? I guess we'll find out. The LUNC community, we're waiting on somebody to come on big. Say, 5 billion, somebody with 5 billion sitting on one of these top 10, come on through. Come on through, redelegate to the burnout validator and help us repeg this thing. Um, I mean, you're already losing 20% here. Might as well just help us out for a couple of months. Just do it for 90 days, and then you can go back to doing whatever you were doing. But just some of these guys need to just come on into the burnout validator, help us out, repeg USTC, and then go back to their validators. Yeah, well, give us 90 days, and then we'll get it done. Peace out, God bless. I'll see you guys next video. Bye.